Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is once again Heavens of Sorcery. And as you can see here, I currently have a mostly empty inventory. I do have an ender pearl somehow that got in there from killing guys on the way back. I emptied out most of my stuff, and I got things cleaned up. And yes, I do still need to eliminate the death percentage at the top there, but I need to find some islands in the Misty World before that can happen. But until then, I figured we can start off with a little bit of Botania, and that I think is actually going to be an older quest. Where's the water? Where we need to start converting some quick soil into aquamarine shale, which I've got some quick soil, and I still need some stuff for my Petal Apothecary, and it can accept any fog stone, which I find kind of strange, slabs, and any kind of the mushrooms, which I accidentally left over here. Let me grab these over there and bring it over, because I might as well have it nearby, right? Let's move this, put this down here. I don't want it too close to any of the edges. What do I have the most of? Looks like the whites. But I think I'll take the magenta, because this one is going to specifically be needed for making the pure daisy. So if I take this plus some fogstone, I think, can I make fogstone with this stuff? I don't even know. Or do I need to have silk touch? No, I can make it. So let's see, how many do I need? I need at least 4. So that's not a problem. There we go, and then the top is just a couple of stone slabs, which I happen to already have some. That's actually rather convenient. And I also have some metamorphic taiga cobblestone in my inventory. You're probably wondering about that in a moment here, but you'll see very shortly. There we go, 1 Petal Apothecary, looking rather bland. So we're going to spice it up to appropriate the image of the island that we are on, and therefore I'm placing it here for now. And I will probably need some water in it. Ta-da! And in order to do that further, if we look here, we need pure daisy, which a pure daisy, if we look it up, pure daisy is required shimmering mushrooms or white petals. And in this case, we can get shimmering mushrooms. Sadly, I don't know that we can actually duplicate the shimmering mushrooms. I mean, I could try with a little bit of bone meal, and maybe that'll do something. But otherwise, I believe that there is a growth powder or something like that that you can use to actually make some of the flowers that you might need. I don't even see it on here. Let me see if I can find it. You know what? Even if it is in there, it doesn't matter, because I think that there's other ways of actually doing this. And I think I'm going to need more than just the 1 shimmering mushroom. I'm going to need 4. We're going to leave this here. And I will need seeds, because usually the activator for any of these things, for any of the apothecaries to actually be useful for, I guess not useful, but for it to recognize that the recipe that you're inserting is complete and that you are ready to make something. If you notice here, it says like the little plus for seeds on the bottom right there. Then you toss in the seeds. Ta-da! And it makes this. I have several Botania bit by bits on the channel if you want to check them out. Some for older versions, some for newer versions. Nothing for 1.16 yet, but it should be about the same for 1.12, because there was no real major updates. But what we're going to do is put down some quick soil and see what we get from this, because that was the idea. And I think that completed the quest. Oh, that's right. We get the aquamarine shale is what we're looking for. And we get, if we can get 1 aquamarine, then it'll automatically give us 10 more, which will kind of jumpstart us a bit into the beginnings of astral sorcery, which is pretty cool. It does take upwards of like a minute, maybe 30 seconds. I don't know. But let's read the next quest while we wait for that. In bloom. Aha! I was right, those mystical mushrooms are a perfect substitute for mystical petals. I was worried there'd be no such materials left in existence, but with these, I can begin to teach you the botanical magics. The first thing you'll need to do is craft a special basin called the Petal Apothecary. Done. Using it, you can then combine 4 of those white mushrooms with some seeds to form a pure daisy. And yep, just by having those, I completed this one, I believe. Oh, don't tell me that I need to make another one. Rewards, I get a bunch of those carved aracaria. Oh, look at that. They just transformed. It's cool. 4 of those plus seeds in there. Add water, then drop mushrooms, and finish by dropping in the seed. Yep. And you can also transform, is it specifically foggy oak wood into living wood and cobblestone into living rock? Okay. Misty world cobblestone. Okay. Works with all wood logs and foggy stones from the misty world. Okay. All right. Good to know. And look at this. It's actually really pretty, I have to say. Where is my shovel? There we go. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and we're getting a lot per. Holy cow. I got 35 now. That is including the recipe, or the reward as well. So it's not that bad. I will need to come up with a better spot for water to be stored over here so that I don't have to constantly like run back and forth like this. Definitely going to need to do something to fix that. I might actually just set some behind it in some slabs. Actually, that could be a good thing. Let's grab some of the wisdom wood slabs. I can do this right now, right quick, and in a hurry. We'll do that and that because it just looks prettier. I can put one here, and then I can get another one, and then from that I can make an infinite source in a much better spot. And then I can grab these. So that should work. And now I have something a little bit more thematic for this. I could even connect these if I really wanted to, but I like seeing some of the infused grass. It's very pretty. So we just have a quick nom, and we can see what else there is to continue on with in here. Actually, I need to put these shimmering mushrooms in there. Carved aracaria wood. So I definitely am going to want that to start transforming right now. And in fact, the idea I had was to actually make more of those, but I only have one of the white shimmering mushrooms. I will need more of those in order to do that. But I think that I might be on the track to making some more stuff. So let's continue on, because I believe that there's a way of scavenging to get the items I need in order to make what I need. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling on. Mana management. When things are placed around that pure daisy, it will use the ambient mana to purify them, transforming them into something else. If this is done with wood logs and foggy stones harvested from the misty world, it'll turn them into living wood and living rock, respectively. These materials are, as such, attuned to the mana in the atmosphere, and can be used to focus and direct it for more refined uses. To get started, use some more mushrooms to make an endoflame, which coalesces mana from burning furnaces fuels dropped nearby. Or from burning furnace fuels dropped nearby. Boy, this will need to be linked to a mana spreader, and they all just changed over, which in turn be pointed at a mana pool. For finer control of linking, a wand of the forest may be required, which is fine because we need living wood to do so. First, we need a mana spreader, endoflame. Oh, we get 30 of each. Mana pool, wand of the forest, and an endoflame. Okay. Oh, and it gave us all the ingredients except for the red. Oh, I don't have a red. I'm going to have to go back into the Misty World to find some. But that doesn't stop me from still harvesting this up. I will need some living rock as well, which could be any of the, not aether dirt, the regular misty stuff. Let's take a bunch of these and take out, I don't know, I did too many there. Let's do 32, so that's pretty good. Dump the rest back, and then with this, I can start making some living rock, which is really shimmery looking stuff here. And we'll need it in order to make a mana pool. A mana spreader, we can start working towards that actually, because I think that uses gold, but I don't know what the recipe has changed to. So let's look if it has changed in any mod pack. Any of the mushrooms, a gold ingot, and 6 living wood. So I can make that already. One of these. I will need one of the mushrooms. Again, I've got multiples to choose from. We're going to go with a magenta again in this case. And then I'm just going to craft it up like so. There we go. Mana spreader get. And I feel like I'm going to need to expand this out as well, because I wanted this to both be the pure daisies, but I only have space for one, so I figure this will work. That should change at any moment now. Why you no change? There we go. It's doing the thing. Alright, now I can mine this up, and I can make the mana pool. And then we can make a wand of the forest as well, which I might need more wood for. So I might place down a bunch of wood real quick. And no, they don't. It doesn't matter if they're on their sides or facing up. It will still transform them just the same, because living wood is multi-sided. You can turn it into planks as well, but I think what I'm going to do is turn it into living wood twigs with this remaining piece. I'm going to start with that because I'm going to need it. But the living rock, there we go, 1 mana pool, and I'm going to expand this. I'm going to make up the rest of this. Shoot, what colors should we go with? I think I like the cyan, and let's go with some opposing colors here. Cyan and orange, just because they're crazy. I don't think that I'll be needing them, but I think to make a wand of the forest, yeah, just any of them, I need 3 of the living wood twigs. Hey, how convenient is that, right? That this just pops up right then. All right, let me grab some of this and make my first wand, because it just wants you to try and get through how to make some of this stuff. Let's make a couple of those. Then I can do this. Take an orange and a cyan, and then, oh, look at that. It's very colorful. It looks like a Christmas tree's twig. We can place this down. And then we can have this probably running over here with the mana spreader pointing at it. And we can have the endo flame, was it, that it once made? Yeah, over on this side. So I will need to find some more red in order to get that quest completed. Add water, then drop mushrooms in. Finish with any seed. Yeah, I've got brown. I've got light gray. That's sad. Mana spreader, mana pool, wand of the forest, living wood twigs. And then, oh, niobium turns into mana steel. Ooh, and nacre pearls gets turned into mana pearls. Unexpected, but it does make sense. And then there's more about astral sorcery. So I am going to return shortly once I am able to find, deep in the misty world, some red mushrooms. So wish me luck. Finally, I've been searching for well over a half an hour, and I get my first red mushroom. Oh. And I'm back. I have retrieved the mushrooms. In fact, I got some extra ones I didn't have before. I also found a second red shimmering mushroom on the journey back. It was very long. I even ended up crashing at some point. But anyway, I'm here. I believe I have all the ingredients, let's see if I can get up here, that I need. And wait, what? I thought that would do it. Is that not the recipe? Hold on a second here. Let's see. Mana management. 2 brown, a light gray, and a red. Tossing a seed gets you an endoflame, right? Nope. Apparently not. Or at least not in this case. Let's take these out. That's gray. That's not light gray. That's the problem. Light gray. There we go. So, and I put all the stuff in here for now. I also put down a little bit more wood, which has just transformed. But let's just throw these in. This, and then the seeds. Yeah, see, there we go. It's showing the endoflame now. Yay! Okay. Phew. I'm just going to put it there because, oh, I got several of them as a reward. Oh my gosh. All right. That's beautiful. All right. I'm pretty happy about that. Reason being, I can therefore make good use of them. Let's see if I can actually do a bit of this. I need to make a hopper. There we go. Mine now has a hopper, and if I can, I want to make a crate, I think it is. Open crate. It's made from planks. So I will need 2 of those transformed. Oops, there we go. And what the open crate does is it basically will allow you to drop things that are fed into it almost immediately. So I'm going to get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I might use some of the living wood planks, I think. And basically what we're going to want to do is drop some... Let's move this over. We're going to put this nearby. Put this stuff near to it. And I think because I don't have a mana pool nearby, I think it might be a slight problem. Slight problem. Not much of one, but a slight one nonetheless. I can put that there. What I want is this over here, and then I can have a pressure plate going in place. So I'm trying to set up a small automation for this. I've done it before, but it has been some time since I've done it. So there's always a bit of a refresher that needs to take place. But the idea is when you drop down some kind of burnable, like wood or fuel or something, placing it won't do it, but you have to drop it on the plant. It will then transform that slowly over time into liquid mana. And therefore it has its own little internal inventory, which you can see if you're holding a Wand of the Forest. There you go. If you right click on it, it then tells you the status. If you look on the right, it talks about a mana spreader, which I have here. And it is not linked to one, so therefore it's a good idea to actually have one going to it. I can't remember how big of an area it was to do this. If I put this down, it's going to face me, isn't it? Yep, there we go. And thing is, yeah, that's going to shoot over it. So if I click on this, the mana spreader's reservoir is empty. That's what that meter is. If I sneak right click, I will select it. And then if you see here, I can click on here, mana pool. It is now allowing mana tablets to fill a mana pool, is what that means with the little arrow thing. I don't have mana tablet yet, but for now, if I sneak right click, it then will link this to that. And you can now see that it actually hits it instead of just kind of passes over it, which is very, very useful. Now what I do need though is these to link to this. So what I could do, is there an obedience? There is an floral obedience. Oh, it requires a mana stealing it. All right. Well, if I had one of those, I could just click all of these onto this one spreader, but I don't have that. So therefore, I will have to do this individually by doing the same exact thing. Sneak right click, sneak right click. So here's the thing. I need to have certain things being fed. Redstone and pressure plates and stuff. The area that these actually cover is visible with specific tools. And in this case, Botania, I think that there is a monocle, which again, I think requires mana steel. Yeah, it does. And mana glass, which I don't have those yet because first I need to get mana. But I can still, I'm pretty sure that they at least cover the one block area around them. I think they might actually accept fuel from even closer than that, or from further away than that. But for now, let's take one of these planks. See if I can remember how to do this. So if I have a pressure plate being dropped, let's say here, because I might end up putting more End of Flames on the corners there as well, or even further out, who knows. But for now, let's just try this. Put down a hopper. No, I want the open crate above that. There we go. And if you sneak right click, you can just place on top of it. Actually, even if you right click, you can probably place on top of it. And then I need something feeding into it, which would be that hopper. Now, I could just dump stuff in here. It will just drop everything out immediately as it's fed in. I want a redstone signal being fed to this. And for that to take place, I need to have redstone going up and over. This is going to have to get fixed. Let's grab my axe here. There we go. And I will need another plank of wood. And what I'm going to accomplish here is just like I said before, a very small automation for early level stuff for Botania. So that should work. And then I just need wisdom slab out here. I'm going to get a few more so I can have it actually look a little bit nicer. And of course it starts raining. The drawback of the overworld is the rain always coming in. All right, let's do this, this, and this. And that should do it. So if I were to have a redstone signal here, and then here, well, that's interesting. I didn't know that it would connect to these. I could move these. That's alright. I can move these. I can put these up for closer forward because I don't want them to be turned off by the redstone signal. There we go. That'll still work. And because I placed them down after a nearby mana spreader was nearby, you see it actually says it's already linked when I placed it this time. When I placed them before, there wasn't one nearby. And I don't know the amount of status without clicking, so it doesn't always have to update every time. Now, a redstone signal on this is something that needs to be done. Let's grab this. There we go. If you have it going over, it should work. In fact, yeah, because what will happen is the redstone from something being on here will go up and over, and that shuts this thing off from dropping things. So if I put in something, you notice, it is not dropping. If I pick up this piece here, it instantly dropped it, and of course it fell into my inventory, but you saw it dropped into my inventory. So now I can put smeltables in here, and it will automatically drop them when there's only one or maybe two at a time. Charcoal is usually the most common burnable. I mean, I do have a decent amount. I haven't really been collecting too much. Actually, I should probably take some coal. Maybe not all my coal. I will take some coal for now, and I'll put the charcoal back in here. Because I got most of this coal from doing dungeon raids. How appropriate that we're getting like rainstorms and thunder and stuff for this. So if I put in some coal, it goes here, drops in place. Yep, the endo flames are now eating it, and you'll notice that it just kind of goes chonk. It disappears. And if I click on these with the Wand of the Forest, it then will normally say that like their reservoir is filling up, but it's instantly being pulled by this mana spreader, which you can see is already full, and is currently kind of depositing the stuff in this mana pool. I don't know why this is stopped. Too close. The redstone signal, this pressure plate is actually shutting it off. I thought that there was a redstone spreader for that. Huh. Alright, well, in this case, we're going to dig it up, and then we're going to move it over a little bit further. We're going to put it here. See if I can actually do this. There we go. And where'd the mana go? Okay. Well, let's try not to worry about it too much. And then, oh, it sucked it up into it. That's why. Because it's right next to it. Oh, this is not going according to plan. I know what I can do. I can raise it up. Let's make it a little simpler, shall we? I'm making this way too complex. Let's put it up here. And then it's off the ground and not being affected by a pressure plate. And now I can tell it where to link. Sneak click, and then I need to just reassign all these, because if you look here, it's trying to go to a mana spreader that's not there anymore. So I want to tell it to go to that one. And in fact, I just picked up some coal, so I'm going to drop that on here. And then this one can go up here. This one can go up here. And there, we now have 4 end of flames automatically. Let's clear the screen of all this stuff. Doing the thing that they should be doing. Darn it, right? It's a thunderstorm. I can make it go away with sleep. Be right back. Oh, that's much better. Okay, and you can see, as I was trying to show you before, it is currently now making the mana, which is cool. I like this. I like this very much. And what can you do with the mana? All sorts of stuff. If you click here, you see there's a tiny little blue speck on the far left side. That's how much mana is in there. It's actually quite large, but strangely, for how big these pools, how much fluid these pools store, a lot of the higher tier stuff in Botania takes a lot of material. I have iron ingots with me. Oh. First thing I want to make is an assembly halo, but mana steel is made not from iron, apparently. In traditional Botania, it would be made from iron. In this case, it's made from niobium. So I would need 3 of those, and in fact I need to smelt some of these. So let's do exactly that. Let's turn this on, and that's actually just going to make, that's not going to smelt anything. I don't want that turned on. Let's smelt things over here. I'm going to take 16 of those because I'm going to need a bunch of mana steel. Mana steel is actually pretty good stuff. You can make some pretty good armor. It's not as good as diamond armor, but its durability is mana based. So therefore, as long as you have mana in a tablet in your inventory, it's not going to break on you. And this will take some time. This will take some time. And there's never going to be more than one of these on here. Now, if you walk away and it's not loaded anymore, then that's not going to work. But as it currently is, it's fine. So let's grab these. And I also want a mana pearl, which is going to be a nacre pearl. Oh, that's right. I've got a nacre pearl here. Not going to use my apex one that I got for a reward. I'm just going to use a regular one. I don't think that I have enough, but we can find out just by holding this. Oh, it says that I do. So then you just toss it in, and you get yourself a mana pearl. And in this case, I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, beautiful. All right. And then I can make an assembly. Wait a minute. Does it have to be? Oh, it can be any crafting table. Good. Good, good, good. I was really worried there for a second that I would have to make a different, or have to have gone into another area just for this. Cool. Now, an assembly halo. This is like the first thing that I love making for Botania. Even though I probably should be making other stuff. It is a crafting table on the fly. It is a portable crafting table. See, so when I hold it, wherever I'm facing, it will, default to what, to the crafting table thing. I can right click again, and I automatically have a crafting surface, which is absolutely fabulous in itself. On top of that, if I craft something and I make that in here, then I can go over to the next thing and say, I want to be able to make more of those. And then if I want to make more, see I have 4 right now, 27. I just click once, I now have 8. That's it. You automatically craft it just at the click of a button. You can then also change this to with a mana diamond, which I think is just a regular diamond. But you can actually upgrade this even further to a manufactory halo to automatically craft things that enter into your inventory. So if you get a whole bunch of like coal or something, or redstone is usually the case when you're mining in overworld Minecraft, you can have it automatically craft like blocks of redstone. Which can be very useful. But me, I find this to be one of the most useful and cool things that you could possibly do. If you want to get rid of it, I think it's just sneak right click. No, I don't think it is actually. Maybe it's not. Is it left click? I can't make it go away. I think I need to put another recipe in there or something. But either way, I'm just making more living wood planks. Ugh. Alright, so yes, mana infusion, we can make mana steel ingots and mana pearls. That's great. So we've got other things that we can do. Detox time is still going to take some time, because I have to find these things out on some remote islands somewhere. And until then, I'm going to end up slowly dying. Don't lick the lead and lighten up. Let's see what don't lick the lead is. Iron, gold, both are useful metals in their own right, but lack many of the properties necessary to practice some of the more refined magics. Most others were lost, but with mana powder, it should be possible to recreate small quantities of them. For now, let's prioritize copper and lead. Okay. But with mana powder. So I need to make mana powder? Mana powder, iron dust, and magma block. In mana, liquid mana. Not the kind that's here, but the stuff we were making from wizardry. We'll make some nuggets. Acre petals, mana powder. Okay, at least 6 buckets of mana, liquid mana, and at least 6 buckets of liquid mana. All right. How do I make iron dust? Ice stone. I have yet to see that. It requires, and that makes tin. Okay. Let's go back one. Mana powder and iron dust. That's what I need to know. Okay. Mana powder. Recipe for that is, oh, okay, I can make it in the mana pool here. So gunpowder or redstone or glowstone or sugar or any of the floral powders. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. So I think I have some flowers in here, don't I? I have roses. This works just fine, I believe. Let's grab a couple of these because I'm going to need at least 2 infusions. I think I can use these. No, I can't. That won't work. All right, I need poppies if I were to do that. I might be able to make it with lilacs, maybe. Can I make mana powder? That'll change it into a rose bush. That's not helpful. It's not helpful at all. I'm just trying to make some powder, but I guess I will use instead some of the redstone that I have. So let me just go over here, and I'll toss in a couple of those, and I get the mana powder. Done and done. Then I need iron powder. Or iron. Where was it? Dust. Oh no. Oh wait, I can mortar and pestle this stuff? Okay, good. I was like, I don't want to have to like go jumping on the tubs again. But I can actually take some of the ingots I have. Let's do a couple of those. I'm going to want to take that out. Put these in. And then take the pestle. Smash. And I put the pestle back in. There we go. So those two. These two. And then I need what? A magma block? Is that a regular? Yeah, I've got some magma blocks. And the other thing was an acre petal. Which, did I put that in here? I did. Okay. So with these in at least 6 buckets of mana. Well, I've got 9 here, so that should do. Let's do 1, 2, 3. And see what happens. There we go. That was almost instantaneous. That was pretty good. And then I got, oh, I must have won the, I must have won it. I must have got the quest completed. There we go. Yep. 3 copper, 3 lead, and I now get some extra ingots to start with. So I'm going to put these in here for the moment, as well as the niobium and the mana steel ingot that I have extra. But let's continue on and see what else there is. Yeah, I don't have ice stone yet, but maybe when I do, I'll get tin. Anyway, we've got Lighten Up. I don't know that I read this yet. With marble, aquamarine, living wood, and mana pearls at your disposal, you can perform a ritual to put together a crafting altar that is directly, though weakly, attuned to the power of starlight, along with the resonating one necessary to operate it. Ooh. Oh, you get 100 sooty marble. Oh, that's so good. All right. So, yep, I can make planks. I can make pattern frame living wood. That's great. You can make sooty marble by surrounding coal with marble, which I should not be burning any more coal. I should be burning charcoal. Take these out because I'm going to need that for sooty marble. Let's put that in here. And I will take out charcoal from in here instead. I think. Let's take this out of here. And we'll split these between there and there. There we go. In fact, I don't think I really need any of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might as well finish off that piece that I accidentally started. There we go. Got a little bit of niobium too. And some bricks to put away. There we go. Oops. This as well. So then I can get this continuing to make me the mana. I will need to burn all sorts of wood in this case. I should probably smelt up a bunch more charcoal for the meantime, just to keep that going. And then we can continue on. So, with this, taking some marble, oh, on the ritual table, 2 marble, sooty marble, pattern framed living wood. Okay. I can make myself a luminous crafting table. Oh, okay. And then from all these things, I can make a resonating wand. This is cool. I approve. So let me get a bit of marble. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need at least 10 because 8 of which are going to be used with some of the coal that I'm going to need. Let's do the coal, and then this makes sooty marble. If I take some of this, that makes the framed living wood, and then does that do anything beyond it? I can't remember. Use for this. Abstruse platform. No, I don't want to do that just yet. Abstruse platforms are ones that you can just kind of pass through. They're actually pretty cool, but pattern frame living wood. That's 4 planks. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. Well, I made some framed living wood. That stuff's pretty anyway, at the very least. So I can put it in here for now. So I need the framed, the regular, put away the living rock. I've got the marble. What else do I need for this? The sooty marble. I've got that. How much do I need? Just 1 and 1 and 2, I think. 1, 1, 2, and a crafting table. Okay. I can do this. 1 piece of wood. And there we go. And yes, I realize I'm not even using my remote crafting assembly halo, but it wasn't like it was that far anyway. So let's put this in here. I'm going to put one on either side. I'm going to make it look all official and then cast this. Let's hope that I don't die. So I think it's just that stuff that ends up like throwing you in the air and not this one. Did I get it? I got it. Luminous crafting table. Excellent. And then the second part is 2 aquamarine, mana pearl, marble, and simple ironwood staff, which I think I can make another simple ironwood. Ironwood, what is it to make that? 2 sticks and an ironwood plank. 1, 2. And I don't have any ironwood planks. I must have used them. Okay. Well, now I do have them. I can put the others away. I can actually put this stuff in here for now. I've got ironwood slabs. I probably could have tried crafting those. Get rid of the darn berries, the redstone. And I can make, let's just make it right now. Whoops. One of these, an extra one, because obviously I want to keep my original one so that I have it. Then the other thing, 2 aquamarine and a mana pearl. All right. So I need an acre pearl for that mana pearl. And let's actually see how this is doing. I can actually see the level has increased. All right, so this is the previous. How much was in there? Now when I click, yeah, it's much more visible now. That's cool. Toss that in. I now have a mana pearl. And the last thing that I need, oh, the 2 aquamarine, of course. Grab a couple of those. And then we perform the ceremony. All right, a couple of these, one of those, one, whoop, get that out of there. And where is it? Wait, what am I missing? I'm looking at my screen right now and I'm not seeing it. Piece of marble. Jeez. Okay. There we go. And higgledy piggledy, make a magic. Give me the magic wand so that I can do the stuff, the things. There we go. Lighten up. Use rituals to create a luminous crafting table and a resonating wand. By the way, something I didn't realize. If you want, there's actually achieves here. So we've completed everything in Saving the World 101. Magic's the Apprentice. And we are now on our way in Magics of the Adept. Though, like I said, still need to do detox time. And this gives you kind of like a brief overview of things that you need to, or can do next. Can do, which I should have done some of the meat creeps. They're a bit crazy, but they're definitely worth using. So I've got this and this. All right, going back. Ugh, so boring. Don't ruin it. And Rocky Road. Let's do Ugh, so boring because that popped up first before the others. In times long past, the deep mountain folk, unskilled in magics powered by their own bodies, devised ways to use metallic materials to harness the raw energy of the molten core of the world. Though our world is gone and lacks any sort of core now, we should be able to utilize the core of the misty world instead. The difficulty lies in how much deeper you'll need to go to access the core. The rocky depths of the misty world have much sturdier stone, comparable only to obsidian. You will, however, need to delve deep enough to find bedrock. Once you've reached bedrock, you'll need to place and fuel an ember bore to start producing ember shards. What? Oh, that's why it's so boring. Oh, you've got an ember bore. Oh, man, the puns. Example setup. Use mechanical core for simultaneous input of fuel and output of ember shards. And, yep, niobium ingots. We've got a mechanical core. Caminite. No idea how to make these things yet, but I'm sure that I'll be able to look up the recipe. Now there's a mechanical core, Misty World cobble, regular iron, rock crystals. Okay, that is going to be something that's going to slow us down. At the moment, at least. Lead ingots, I can make those now. Niobium ingots, okay. Caminite bricks made from caminite, which is Misty World rocks and regular Minecraft clay with some version of sand. Okay. So many recipe changes. That's the same at least. Got some item pipes, item extractors, and raw caminite plates. What else? Mechanical inspection. It is recommended to make a tinker's lens for ease of use of all ember related devices. Mechanical inspection. What? Lead plates, nuggets. All right. Sometimes it's not all that clear what things connect to where on some devices, particularly when working with those powered by activated ember. The dwarves dealt with this using a special lens, which allowed easy inspection, showing simply whether something requires, provides, or simply holds items, fluids, or activated ember. Oh, neat. Tinker's lens, huh? All right, let's do lens. I'm going to put that on my remember it list. Take off the mana powder and this other stuff that we don't really need to learn. See, I still have the creep cube on here, which I'm afraid to even use in this area. But at least it's something that could work in the future. So that's finished. And I know that I've used up a bunch of the mana so far, but that's actually quite a bit of mana for what that is. So let's take out... This is still smoking and making me some charcoal, so I might as well just toss it in here and make some more. There we go. So I think that this is probably a pretty good spot. Oh, I did it again. Let's take this off so you can see what... Hello. How are you? I haven't seen you you haven't seen me most of the episode. But hi. I think we're probably going to call it here. I do have a little something that I found in the Aether that maybe we'll go and inspect, check out, look into. Actually, I found two things, so I hope you'll like them next time. But if you'll give a like, a comment, a sub, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you can make sure when you're out there to catch the next video. But also you can stop by on Twitch and help spread the mischief to others whenever possible. But yeah, tune in next time for more Aether fun, and maybe we'll get into a bit of the embers and the astral sorcery. Ooh.